Hello and welcome back to the Cove with more Mass Effect 2. Well, we just got off comms with Tali. Turns out she's in a bit of a pickle. The Geth are fighting for her position and she's only got a few friends left trying to protect her. So, we're going to go ahead and get involved and put some of these Geth to, I don't know, permanently shut down, I guess. Alright, let's get moving and see what we can do. Let's grab some of the Medigel. And then hopefully we can get there before anything gets too crazy.
They've seen us.
Oh.
Drones have optical camouflage systems, and here I was worried this would be too easy.
Okay. Oops.
Down you go. Down you go.
That's kind of annoying. But I think what we can do is we'll race up forwards. There we go. The game kept on pushing me into an awkward firing position. Alright. Alright, let's see. Come on, can we get our friends to...
Attacking target!
Oh.
Got it. Got it.
Understood. Look out!
Alright, we finally got all of those. Unfortunately, we're a little... Oh, come on, really? We're a little bit short on ammunition. Let's quickly switch to... Oh, no, maybe not that one. Hang on a second. Let's switch to something else. Pistol, that should be good enough. Alright, let's get rid of you. Alright, that thing is down. Let's get a reload and see if we can find some ammo. Alright, that'll be good. And then... what do we do? There we go. Let's make sure that this thing is back up and running. Alright. Any extra cover? Any other enemies? Alright, here comes the next wave.
One less to worry about. Enemies!
Yep.
Down you go.
Alright, oh, here we go. Big boy's coming on up. Let's quickly take some cover. Alright, let's go and get an... Oh, actually, you know what? Yeah, we'll go ahead and overload. Oh, whoops. Wrong button. I meant to go for a concussive shot, but I suppose that will work just as well. Alright, anybody else? Not that I can see. Alright, let's quickly scoot between cover
That's
here.
it.
I'm sure there's... Oh,
Yes!
Hostile down.
I'm sure there's meant to be some kind of collectible near here. Yeah, what do we find over here? Bit of a wide open space. Oh, okay, hang on. Back into cover.
There we go! One less to worry about.
Lock and load.
Oh, and
Scratch one! One less to worry
Another
about.
shot.
There we go!
I guess the
One less
drones...
to worry about.
I guess the drones too don't also have shields because they're hanging out in the sun. Yeah, probably should have thought about that. Oh well, you know what? It's fine. It's all working out. Alright, that gets us to where we need to go. Let's just double check. Nothing's popping up on... nothing's popping up as a collectible. That is the main thing. Alright, let's go ahead and get through. What have we got? We have another ancient wall safe. Okay. Let's see what we can do. Resistors, Wi-Fi... Wait a second. Resistors are up here. We have tunnels. Wi-Fi was over there. Copyright, and there we go. Alright. Another 6,000 credits. That will do very nicely. We still have another upgrade for us to collect back at the Citadel. Alright, looks like we need to override. Alright then, let's go.
my face! Move!
Get down.
Oh, definitely like old times.
Oh, that's a colossal problem. Alright. Ow. Alright, let's quickly switch to a sniper rifle here. In fact, we'll get everybody
Change
on
weapons.
board with that. There should be... Where was it? I could have sworn I saw a Geth over here. Alright, we might need to get a little bit closer. Either that, or maybe... You know what? Let's try out our nuke gun. That's a good idea. We were not given that a shot. Alright, let's wait for the next charge up. We'll wait for the impact, and then...
Watch out, piece of crap's repairing itself.
Oh. Okay, well, you know what? That's really cool. I like that. Good thing we brought that on this mission. Alright, let's quickly zip on down and see if we can find out what's going on. Oh. Hello.
Nice!
Just a second. I locked the door to keep more Geth from getting inside. There, that should do it.
Alright, I guess that did a good job of clearing the field.
Nice job! I'll get to Tali. I'll just be a minute.
Alright, I guess he's gonna chill on out for a second. Let's just quickly go ahead and pick up that iridium. Oop, still have contact somewhere on the field. Let's head up to this bridge. I'm pretty sure...
Hostiles incoming.
There we go. Alright, you know what? Let's quickly go ahead and put Garrus
You got it.
back to the assault rifle. Oh, actually, you know what? I can see another collectible down over there. That way Zaid should be able to make the most with that sniper rifle with his disruptor ammo. Garrus should be pretty good with his assault rifle. Yeah, I think that should be fine. Alright, let's go ahead and run across. More iridium. There we go. Alright, now where are we heading? Objective is just up over here. Let's just make sure that since this area is clear... Oh, we deal with it appropriately. Alright, nothing else. Alright, let's keep on moving. Medkit, you know, that's nice. Extra ammo. Yeah, it turns out using a bit of a nuke more or less does what we want. Now, technically it's not a nuke. It's like a, I think they said it's a 25mm shell. And it gets accelerated up to 5 kilometers per second. So yeah, it's technically not a nuclear blast, but boy golly does it hit like a freight train. Alright then, either way, let's keep on moving. I think we are all good.
Just let me finish this download.
Alright, well you can finish your download. We'll scavenge these Geth. And I guess we catch up.
Thank you, Shepard. If not for you, I would never have made it out of this room. This whole mission has been a disaster. I wish I'd joined you back on Freedom's Progress, but I couldn't let anyone take my place on something this risky.
A lot of Quarians lost their lives here. Was it worth it?
I don't know, Shepard. It wasn't my call. The Admiralty Board believed the information here was worth sacrificing all our lives for. I have to believe that they know what's best.
I didn't ask what some admiral thought. I asked what you thought.
A lot of people died here. Some of them were my friends. All of them were good at their jobs. That damn data better be worth it. The price was too high.
What can you tell me about your research here?
Haestrom's sun is destabilizing. Back when this was a Quarian colony, it was a normal star. It shouldn't change that quickly.
Any idea what's destabilizing the sun?
If I had to guess, I'd say that it was dark energy affecting the interior of the star. The effect is similar to when stars blow off mass to enter a red giant phase, but Haestrom's sun is far too young for this to be natural.
Whatever the reason, I'm glad I could help. Once you deliver that data, I could use you on the Normandy.
I promised to see this mission through. I did. I can leave with you and send the data to the fleet. And if the admirals have a problem with it, they can go to hell. I just watched the rest of my team die.
Maybe not the whole rest of your team, ma'am.
Rieger, you made it.
Your old captain's as good as you said. Damn Colossus never stood a chance.
If need be, the Normandy can get you out of here, Rieger.
The Geth didn't damage our ship. As long as we get out of here before reinforcements show up, we'll be fine.
Actually, I won't be going with you. I'm joining Commander Shepard.
I'll pass the data to the Admiralty port and let them know what happened. She's all yours now, Shepard. Keep her safe.
Okay, well, level up. That's nice. Tali's joined our team. Very nice. New Tempest submachine gun, some assault rifle damage, heavy pistol damage. All in all, a very nice thing. And look at that, 63,000 credits. I think that might be enough to push us over the edge for the final upgrade that's currently available at the Citadel. Excellent.
Cerberus saw footage of you in action, Tali. We're looking forward to having you on the team. Your engineering expertise will really benefit the mission.
I don't know who you are, but Cerberus threatened the security of the migrant fleet. Don't make nice.
That's why you're here, Tali. I need people who aren't Cerberus. People I can trust.
I wasn't part of what happened to the migrant fleet, but I understand your distrust. I hope we'll get past that as we work together.
I assumed that you were undercover, Shepard. Maybe even planning to blow Cerberus up. If that's the case, I'll loan you a grenade. Otherwise, I'm here for you, not for them.
If it helps, check out the Normandy while you're here. We've gotten a few upgrades.
I'll get Tali Zora the necessary security clearance to access our systems.
Please do. I can't be part of your team if I don't know how the ship works. Remember, Shepard, these people thought enslaving Thorian creepers and Rachni was a good idea. I'll be in engineering.
Don't forget to introduce yourself to Edie, the ship's new artificial intelligence.
Well, that was just uncalled for by Jacob there, but oh well. Can't do much about some people now. Alright, let's go ahead and make the most of our new tech that we have collected. Let's go ahead and see about these weapon upgrades. Heavy pistol, extra 20% damage. That seems wonderful. We can now also go ahead and pick up, armor piercing as well. An extra 50% heavy pistol damage against armor. Now that is going to be quite nice. We'll get that up and running. And now, as for assault rifle, an extra 20% damage there. That will be very nice. And then let's just double check and see. Oh yeah, we do have an extra 25% assault rifle damage against armor, shields, and biotic barriers. That is not too shabby. Alright, and then hopefully, is there anything left? Not at this point, but we do get some extra accuracy in the future, some critical damage as well, SMG rounds and shotgun rounds, all of which we still need to find. So that should be good. We'll get there in a bit. Armor upgrades, do we have anything that we can... No, we're maxed out there. And I think that is about all. Alright, you know what? Let's have a bit of another chat to Mordin. I wonder if he's got anything else for us until we do his mission, but it's been a little bit since we've had too much of a chat with him, but I'm sure there's more.
Still need to get to Tuchanka, Shepard. My student's being held by Bloodpack.
I'll talk to you later, Mordin.
We'll be here if you need me.
Okay, so he's a fairly one-track mind fellow. I thought that could be the case, but we'll go ahead and we'll sort that out fairly soon. Alright.
Commander, you received a new message at your private terminal.
Yeah, private terminal. We'll get to that in a minute. Let's go ahead and head down to engineering and have a bit of a chat with Tali. I'm sure she's going to want to catch up on a few things. Not to mention, I don't know, maybe even debrief after that last mission. Losing a fair few friends is probably not a great way to change.
Reinforcements really threw off the gravimetric profiles. But engines are good to go. I rebalanced the Gilborn coefficients and adjusted the anterior intakes on the second-tier stabilizers.
I love it when you talk dirty.
Okay, they really are like a bit of a married couple. Alright, either way, Tali, let's have a chat.
Shepard, what can I do for you?
Have you got time to talk?
We didn't really have time to chat while taking out Geth on Haestrom, did we? I can't believe so many people died. Thank you again for getting Rieger out alive. All for data about stars blowing up. I hope the Admiralty Board gets some use out of it.
Have you heard any word about Cal Rieger? Did he survive his injuries?
He sent me a message. It looks like he'll make a full recovery. Anytime you get a suit puncture, it's a matter of luck. Rieger got out with a relatively minor infection.
Tell me about the fleet's Admiralty Board.
It's one of two major political powers among my people. The admirals make decisions related to defense or needing immediate action. They also handle major criminal charges, like treason. The other political power is the Conclave, a group of representatives from each ship. They make most of our laws and fleet decisions.
Any news yet on the data you sent?
I'm not likely to hear anything for a while, or on an unsecured channel for that matter.
Having any trouble settling back in on the Normandy?
I like the quiet. I miss the old faces, though. Presley, Engineer Adams, all of them. It doesn't seem right having Cerberus in charge of this ship. Are you sure working for them is the right thing to do?
Does it look like they're pulling the strings, Tali? I'm not working for them. They're working for me.
So you ordered the listening devices and tracking beacons that are all over this ship. I know you need resources to fight the Collectors, but be careful, Shepard.
I fully expect them to betray us at some point, and we'll be ready.
I'm glad to hear that, Shepard. Just let me know how I can help. For now, I should get back to work. Thanks for coming by.
Alright, now I think that there's also maybe some potential upgrades, so let's see if she's got any ideas about that too.
Shepard, what can I do for you?
Is the new Normandy giving you any trouble?
Please, Shepard, I'm a Quarian. Give me a chunk of scrap metal, a circuit board, and some element zero, and I'll have it making precision jumps. I was worried about working with Cerberus engineers, but they know what they're doing, and they've been very polite.
How's the Normandy running?
Say what you will about Cerberus, they know how to build ships. The Normandy's running even better than before. I don't know if it can stand up to a Collector attack, though. I'm researching some ideas that might help.
Can you do anything to give the Normandy an edge over a Collector ship?
Definitely. With the right supplies, I can fortify our shields. The Collectors cut through the Normandy's barriers immediately last time. My upgrades might give us a better chance.
Okay, so let's go ahead and check out our ship enhancements. We've got the Palladium. It is expensive, but again, we have plenty to spare. So this is multi-core shielding for Cyclone Shield Tech. The rapidly oscillating kinetic obstructions of cyclonic barrier technology are added to the ship. This should help the Normandy survive blasts like those that destroyed the first Normandy. Alright, well I think that is definitely something we will take. Okay. Well, now we've got all of that going. Let's go ahead and head back up. I think that's everything. Let's go ahead and head back to the CIC. Alright, and we do have some more...
Grunt seems very agitated. You may want to check in on him.
Okay, we might have to go ahead and check in on Grunt, but let's go ahead and open up our private terminal. We have a couple of unread messages which we should see. We have from Mr. Ganak Hal Esquire. Dear Sir or Madam, having consulted with my colleagues at the Citadel, I have the privilege to request your assistance to transfer a large quantity of Prothean technology uncovered at Iwas. Believing these materials to be hazardous danger, they were locked in quarantine. Even though the test revealed that the fears were groundless, the quarantine remains in effect until one can pay for a permit to request reclassification from the Cultural Ministry. Knowing your interest in Prothean technology, I would be happy to deliver most of it into your hands, keeping less than half for myself. As a Batarian, I cannot engage in Council official activities, but transfer you the 20,000 credits required to me. This exchange could be made in your name, enabling us both to profit from this happy accident. Okay, so that sounds like a scam, but fine. We also have a message from Untitled, from an invalid sender name. Hey Shepard, I heard I have you to thank for getting out of purgatory. Sent a ship around to round me up, but they didn't weapons check good enough. I'm gonna carve your name instead of mine into the next victim as thanks. Got anyone you need dead? Haha. You did take a shot at me though on my way out, so I have to kill you. You know how it goes. Dad taught me that you let anybody hurt you. They get ideas, and you make sure to send a message. Not like I'm sending now though. See you around. The people who live here are coming back, and it's showtime. Look around for your name. I'll make sure you find it before I find you. Billy. Yes, crazy guy from Purgatory. That's, yeah, maybe we can hunt him down, that wouldn't be bad. Let's see, the Admiralty Migrant Fleet requested data from... Per Tali Zora Vasnima's request included with her data delivery from Haystrom, the Admiralty Board has approved her transfer to your command. She has been informed that additional duties to the Migrant Fleet may still be necessary on occasion, but has been given extended leeway to determine whether her mission with you is considered complete. This choice was hers, but your role as de facto captain during her pilgrimage may have caused her to be more susceptible to your requests. The Admiralty Board trusts that you will treat your new crew member with the respect due to an honoured member of the fleet. Should any harm come to her due to your negligence on your part, this board will take severe and appropriate action. Well, it's nice to know that they value her. As for this, what have we got? Robin Reeve, Commander. The Alliance soldier here gave me this contact information. I hope this reaches you. You said you were trying to stop those collectors. They took my son and my brother. Have you found them? Do you know where they are? I know you were looking, but so many people are just gone. Every family lost someone, the children are the worst. Empty desks at school, winter clothes that never got worn. Please. The Alliance isn't doing anything, the Council isn't doing anything. If you can find our people, I'm begging you to do something. Tell me something I can do. Tell me anything. Well, that's sad. And then, what else have we got? About Horizon. Okay, I'm sorry for what I said back on Horizon. I spent 2 years putting myself back together after you went down with the Normandy. It took me a long time to get over my guilt for surviving and move on. I'd finally let my friends talk me into going out for drinks with the doctor on the Citadel. Nothing serious, but trying to let myself have a life again, you know? Then I saw you, and everything pulled hard to port. You were standing right in front of me, but you were with Cerberus. I guess I don't know who either of us is anymore. Do you even remember that night before I lost? That night meant everything to me. Maybe it meant as much to you, but a lot has changed in the last 2 years, and I can't just put that aside. Please be careful. I've watched too many people close to me die. On Eden Prime, on Vermeer, on Horizon, on the Normandy. I couldn't bear it if I lost you again. If you're still the woman I remember, I know that you'll find a way to stop the Collector attacks, but Cerberus is too dangerous to be trusted. Watch yourself. When things have settled down a little, maybe, I don't know, just take care. Caden. Alright, so that's all good. I think what we'll do is... You know what? We'll have a chat to Grunt in a little bit. Let's just go ahead and fly ourselves over to a new location. I think that is what is best for us. So let's go ahead and plot a jump. Let's see, what have we got? We could help out Jacob, we could help out Jack. Recruit a Justicar, an assassin. Alright, you know what? I think what we'll do is... Let's go ahead and help Jack. We're still fairly close in the scheme of things. It's just a small jump. And yeah, we'll try and boost up her loyalty if such a thing is possible. And then, yeah, we'll see where we can go. But right now we're pretty close to empty with probes. Buy up a couple extra just to make sure we are not in trouble. And then... Oh, actually, you know what? Do we land here straight away? You know what? We might actually just call things here. We'll come back with with Prague here in the next one. A little bit of a shorter episode isn't going to be a bad thing, and that way we should hopefully get that done in one. But either way, if you do want to see that, be sure to hit that subscribe button. It is the best way to catch all future content, and I'll see you next time. So until then, thank you for tuning into the Leviathan Cove. This is the Leviathan, signing out.